Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to another Empires and Puzzles video, and in this video we're checking out a defense team with 3 of the new Musketeer heroes. Before we get to this video, if you haven't checked out Gemstone Legends yet, come check it out! There are no joke thousands of players from Empires and Puzzles that have come over already, and for good reason. Simply put, it's a really fun game with some big advantages over Empires and Puzzles. We both know that the players that join these games earliest are some of the most dominant players. And this game is starting to really take off, so the longer you wait, the more you miss out on. Not only can you support the channel by using the download link in the description of this video, or by scanning the QR code on your screen, but doing so will also give you a free $50 starter bonus with an epic hero, gems, and gold coins, all for free just by using the link or QR code provided. And then when you start, you'll gain access to beginner events exclusively for players who use the link or QR code provided that will give you another strong epic hero, a set of 5-star legendary equipment, and a platinum scroll for another guaranteed epic or legendary hero. Lastly, I have created a bunch of videos in a Gemstone Legends playlist on my YouTube channel to make learning this game as easy and fun as possible. So hit that download link in the description and get started with one of the most fun and deep Match 3 RPGs. There's a great community in Gemstone Legends, it has some huge advantages over Empires and Puzzles, and overall I think you guys are really going to like it. I talked about all of these heroes, I guess briefly, in the hero review / summons video that I did when this portal opened, but I would say we have the 3 best ones in here. So let's take another quick look since that's the point of this video. We have D'Artagnan, 1000 attack, so pretty impressive stats. Fast speed, 500% snipe. It'll be interesting to see whether, similar to Rain, the burn damage does not hit the surrounding allies if the sniper damage kills the target. That would be consistent with heroes that they've released similar to this before, but I would not be surprised if they just made this one different and better with no explanation because it's simply a new hero. But with Rain, when the snipe kills, the burn therefore cannot spread because it spreads in a different phase of the turn. So we'll see about that. This passive gives cover. There's 3 of them. So there's a 60% chance. Oh, this is different. This is it. So 3 heroes. We have 100% chance to give cover to a random ally for 6 turns when this hero casts their special skill. Since there are 3 of them, the ally takes no damage from special skill. This character takes 70% of the damage that would be received. So it's a weird way of shuffling the damage around. That part is not necessarily an advantage, but overall there's a 30% reduction, so that is an advantage. Quite a bizarre mechanic, and I've not fought any of these heroes yet, so this will be interesting. When this character receives damage from special skills in place of a character in cover, there's a 60% chance to deal 20% of the received damage to all enemies. That is crazy strong. So this hero applies cover for another. Then when I attack this hero, there's a 60% chance that 20% of the damage received will be dealt to everyone. So you want to be careful with snipers where you're dealing a lot of damage to one specific target, because let's see, if you deal 1000 damage, there's a 60% chance that this hero will deal 200 damage to everyone, which is the equivalent of that one snipe. So if you're dealing AoE damage, it depends how many instances of cover are active. If there's 5, then I think it would be no different, but this starts to get really confusing. Okay, so it's all defensive based. This was the gem of the Musketeers because you have a very offensive hero that is also defensive in that they can heal. I mean offensive in terms of damage dealing. So 375 to target a nearby, and then boosts for 30%. So if you're using this on offense with a elemental defense down hero and attack up, you can be dealing huge damage to the other team and healing a tremendous amount. If you're dealing, let's see, probably with elemental defense down pretty easily 1,200 to each. I would say that's a conservative estimate. So that's 3,600 total, and 1/3 of that is a 1,200 HP heal to everyone, which is crazy. It's boosted health too. And then immune to new status ailments for 3 turns. So if you can fire this hero, you pretty much win. So this could be even a 2-stack of a team where you have like costume Demisha, double costume Demisha, this hero, and then a 3-stack with something else. So crazy powerful. Same cover, and then we have Queen Anne, slow speed, 6-turn taunt. That gives plus 65% defense and plus 44% mana generation. So if she goes off, that's going to really speed this team up. The more they're firing, the more instances of cover there are. So this could be an extremely irritating defense. Ideally, I would be going with a red team here. So maybe I'll try that in the following attempts because my red team has a Dispel, it has mana control. But you got to be careful of water pipe too. So we have mana stalling from their team in addition to mana speeding up. And then a heal block here just to add insult to injury. So quite a strong team, all good troops. So yeah, we'll try it with this team. I'm trying to kill water pipe, and then I have Alucard for minion control. I do have a Dispel on this team as well. But let's see what happens. All right. So we can take our reds right away. It doesn't do us a whole lot of good. Let's go over here first, see. I guess I'll do this. Take 1 red match. Yeah, we're just not getting greens. All right, so this taunt is already almost ready to go off, and then everyone's mana will be boosted. So, tough call here. Oh, we got lucky. We got lucky. All right, so we do have a Dispel, but it's only going to dispel the taunt. Plus 44% mana generation, you can see. Causes a big problem. So I do want to see what kind of damage we're going to see from this hero. Also, this one now has covered by Queen Anne. Covering character. So she received... Oh, that's smart for taunt. No, that's not smart for taunt. Because she's going to receive the damage anyways. Covered by Queen Anne. Because I can't attack him anyways, but he is accepting... How does that work? She's accepting damage for him, but he's inaccessible, so kind of a waste of a skill for her. So let's go ahead and Dispel. I'm really nervous about this heal block. And I'm pretty sure that actually with this huge amount of mana generation they have, that Jove is going to fire in the next turn. So ideally what I would do is I would Dispel and then just try to do as much damage as possible. But I want to test them out a little bit more, so let's see what's the best thing to do. Let's just take a blue match and see what kind of damage he's doing. 700, and then they all healed for 500. That's insane. All right, so now let's try to be very offensive, and let's see, covered by Aramis. So what happens when you have all these covers here? Essentially, you just have damage reduction with a chance of dealing the damage back. That's confusing. So let's go slow here. Nothing should happen. 18, why? Why did we receive 18 damage back? So she's not covered by anybody. Covered by Aramis. But I hit only her. When this character receives damage... Oh, or in place of cover. So it's just whenever they receive damage, they have a 60% chance of dealing it back to everyone. That's just over the top. That's so strong. All right, let's fire these off slowly and see what happens here. Okay, so we're just getting hit back. Wow, every fucking time. That's broken. All right, so this is gonna kill... What? How did that not kill? Okay, so we'll still need to see if the fire thing spreads or what the deal with that is. What? Even tiles can't deal damage? Covered by Queen Anne. And normal attacks. That's crazy. That's so weird. It's like you can't hit her with tiles. Strange. Really makes it confusing to play. Oops, I should not have healed because I really want to see what happens when... Also, now I can't cleanse, but I want to see what happens when this guy gets a kill shot. Maybe? No. Alright, covered by him, so we want to attack. Oof. God, Jove is ridiculously strong. And that boosted mana just has him firing constantly. Jesus. Alright. So we still want to see the D'Artagnan thing, but let me actually try and use the team that I would use. Okay, so we want buff blocking. I think we'll stick with Ruby. Yeah, let's go with this. Buff blocking is very powerful with these particular heroes because cover is a buff, and I don't think... Yeah, so cover appears to be dispellable. So this time I'm going to make my best attempt at beating this team, and then I'll try one more time again with my best attempt at beating this team. Alright, buffs are blocked, so let's hit over here. Nothing. Okay, pretty good board. So with these heroes, which all have pretty good speed, the trick is, it's not really a trick, but the idea is you want to get ahead of them. When everything is rolling, it gets really weird because then you're trying to line up your tiles into a hero to deal damage, and the damage is being dealt elsewhere, but you're still charging up that hero, so it starts to do weird stuff. There's been a few skills that have come out over time, or heroes you could even say, that have a weird psychological effect, and this is one of them. I think it started off, at least from my recollection, with the heroes like Frigg or Znolfod or Reese, where you're like, okay, I gotta be careful. Oh, come on. Well, I'll finish my thought and then finish this. You have to be careful bringing certain colors, so it changes the way you think about it. Actually, it started with Jabberwock, where he hit the sides, and people were like, whoa, that's weird. So it made you think about how you built your team, even on offense, which normally it doesn't matter as much as defense. It had you second guessing where to place people, because you're like, if he fires, that's going to cause problems for the heroes on the edge of my formation, which is undesirable in many cases. So this is another one of those, and this is the similar kind of effect, but on a much bigger scale, where you're like, what is happening right now? You know, like I tried to kill Anne with tiles, but it did the damage to somebody else, and then it has the chance of dealing damage back to me. I forget if normal attacks are included within that. They're included within cover, but I don't know about the like damage reflect sort of thing. All right, so we'll jump back here in a second and do our last attack on this this team. All right, here we go. Gotta waste a refill on this, but so we lost the first one, but we were kind of playing it weird. Ooh, this is not looking good. We got purple and green, the only two colors we don't have. Ooh. Yeah, this is really bad. All right, so anyways, we won the second one, right? Pretty sure we won the second one. Didn't lose any heroes, I don't think. Oh man, though. This is just all bad. Well, I might have bailed us out here. So we can kill Queen Anne, but it's gonna take. Will Hypnos do it on his own? 220. Hypnos might do it on his own. But we still we got a bad board here. Yes, I think we'll fire Hypnos first. There's not really any buffs we're blocking except hers. The question is, what do we do with Ruby if Queen Anne doesn't die? We probably want to hit Water Pipe to slow that down, and then just stall out Queen Anne because she's going to do nothing. So see what happens. Oh, 270. 27 HP, and we've got nothing into her, so we're going to have to take her out. We can't afford to have that mana boost happening. Man, but this sucks. %100% heal block, right? 75. It doesn't even matter. Oh my god. Jesus. Well, board like that against a team like this, there's not a lot you can do. Let's try to, this is our last attempt here, so let's try to get an answer of what happens. And there's no one alive next to him, but pretty sure it's not going to spread. If you know otherwise, let me know in the comments below. So 1 out of 3, trying our best. We had a pretty good board the second time and a terrible board the third time. And the first one was not my best attempt because we were in demonstration mode. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. They're just churning out these new events like nothing, almost like they're never going to repeat them, which is kind of weird. You used to be able to count on the events coming back around, and you know, you could try to get those heroes, but it's just this endless onslaught of new stuff now. Yeah, please hit that like button and subscribe to Quick and Easy Clicks to help you support the channel. It really does help out, so if you keep coming back for the videos, show your support. Really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.